But see, it just
Yeah.
goes to record. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't record since it wasn't recording into the, it was recording into internal memory. There wasn't a
Is that taxes section?
Oh. So, are we ready to get going? One more person. We have 10 anyway.
You're still hungry.
How was the homework? Did you finish it since it was extended?
No, well, I
So you're
finished,
just done now?
yeah, I probably should go back and do the taxes section, because that one was tough.
The taxes took forever?
I like
What was hard on the taxes? Just took you 6 hours?
I haven't Googled the things for sure.
Yeah.
You had to Google some things? Yeah, definitely you have to Google some things on the tax section. But
And then
6
still
hours?
To do all four of them together, or four.
Oh, to do all 4 of them
Yeah.
took 6 hours. That's perfectly acceptable. I was thinking just the 20 questions for taxation. I'm like, 6 hours for just 20
Yeah,
questions?
just all.
For all 4 of them? Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, I think that's, because remember, you have 3 weeks to do 4 homework sets. So you figure that's a 2-hour average per week. And I actually extended this out for an extra week, so it's less than 2 hours per week. That's a reasonable homework load. I would never hope, unless it's an accelerated class, you were doing 6 hours in 1 week. That would totally suck donkey balls. So.
You know, I'm glad you extended it, because I went back and I took a lot of notes from the homework itself. So like a lot of the graphs and everything, I went ahead and got them out from there.
Oh, nice.
So that
Nice.
was pretty cool. I mean, I was like, okay, now I have a little time here.
Well, and I'm kind of refining it. I talked with I told you guys my ongoing saga to move to a different service. I talked to a web programmer or a programmer today. He works for, you guys know Huddle? They do like video filming for football games and football practices and stuff. Anyway, he works for a company, a fairly major web services company. And he agreed in principle he's going to come on and do the back-end design for the website. So he's going to design the whole back-end and the server infrastructure. So hopefully, it won't help you guys now, but hopefully in the future, students won't have to use Sapling.
Good.
The only downside is what I like about Sapling is a lot of the graphing problems. And I'm going to lose a lot of the ability to do those graphing problems until I recreate the wheel somehow. I've been playing with different things, but I might have to hard code it, pay someone to actually hard code it for me.
Or you can do some of those problems, do them in the classroom so we can have people have a good understanding.
Have more control,
Yeah.
but it doesn't help my online classes.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. In the class, it's not a big deal for, the people who show up for face-to-face classes. It's not a big deal to do the graphs in class and have you guys work on some on your own and see how you're doing. It's more my students who are taking online that I don't have the option to see it. So what I think I've decided, you guys know I have last week we went over the worksheet of all the supply and demand problems. So I think what I'm going to require for my online classes in the future is they have to do those. Maybe not all of them, but I'll assign a certain number of them. They have to do those and then submit them via Dropbox, and then I can go in and see what their graphs look like and have them hand draw it. Because it's probably better to hand draw the graph than to do it on a homework problem anyway. So I don't know. So hopefully that happens. So that'll be fun. But tonight we're doing an experiment. We're moving to consumer theory, right? So I said we'd move onward and upward to chapter 5. I'll put up the new homework. Probably I'll get to it. Well, Wednesdays are busy. I'll probably get to it on Thursday. But I'll put up the new homework related to chapter 5 material. I'll pre-put up the material for chapter 6 probably as well, just so you guys can start looking at it. But we'll finish chapter 5 today and we'll move to chapter 6 next week. But I might pre-put up some of it. So you guys can look at the PowerPoints since I'm using in class, and you can look at some of the extra materials that are around.
The PowerPoints too, they help a lot. Just,
Some of them do.
I went back, I went back and I was like, I didn't feel too comfortable on a few of the questions. So I go back into the PowerPoints and like, okay.
Well, especially on the supply and demand side, I spent a lot of time modifying existing PowerPoint sets to kind of trim the fat, because some of those PowerPoint sets I took them from were insane. And I'm trying to remember back some of them. I think in this section even I was weaving together a couple different PowerPoints, different textbook authors. But yeah, I mean, it's there to help you guys. So I need some volunteers that want to eat. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. She doesn't want to eat.
I already ate.
Wait, you ate crap? You can put your hand down.
Oh, I know.
He's like so anxious, his hand. He said, I'm like, he's gonna leave his hand up forever to make sure he gets some candy. So you ate Pizza Hut for dinner?
No, well, I guess.
You guess?
Breadsticks.
From Target?
He got it, so probably.
From Target? Yeah. You guys, it was close, but I had office hours and I figured no one wanted cold chicken nuggets.
Ooh,
So I was going to bring chicken nuggets and do that, but then I was like, cold chicken nuggets are kind of disgusting. Then I was thinking, okay, I'll leave office hours, just put a sign, not like any of you show up anyway, and go over to Buffalo Wild Wings and get wings for you guys. But then I was like, I've got all this candy in my office that I need to get rid of, so I don't need it.
were they from McDonald's?
Well, at first I was going to do McNuggets for McDonald's on my way in, but I decided that's just disgusting. And then I was thinking Buffalo Wild Wings,
Oh.
because it's Tuesday night wing night, so 50 cents.
I thought you were boycotting McDonald's. now.
Oh, I am, because they raised their prices, but I think they still have 20 McNuggets for $5. So I figured I could get 40 McNuggets for $10. That's pretty reasonable. In my morning class this week, I did 132 donuts. Mini donut holes, right? Little donut holes. So I had 8 guys. One guy, they were athletes, of course. 2 of the guys were rivaling. One guy got 33 donut holes, and the other did 37. And I think they would have both kept eating, but we ran out of donut holes. So anyway, so we need our victims up here. So we had 5 people who said they wanted to play the game. That's a little much, because I only have like 300 pieces of candy. Yeah, okay, 5 of you come on up. Okay, so go ahead and pre-pick through my bag and kind of get yourself, I guess the Skittles are a pain in the ass. Let's start with the chocolate maybe. You guys like chocolate? Okay, so we'll do chocolate, whipped cream. And there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can go ahead, start eating that. Why don't you guys stand off to the side here? So what we're going to track is we're going to track the quantity that they're eating, and we're going to operate off this assumption. Then we're going to track your happiness from eating candy. Now, this is a little hard because what I've got to say is we're going to make this assumption. So sometimes if you don't have candy, it makes you sad. Yes? Right? You guys know this experience? No candy makes Tyler sad, right? But we're going to say that really 0 quantity of candy means you're just at 0 happiness level, right? It doesn't make you sad, it doesn't make you happy, you're indifferent, right? So what I want you guys to do is keep track for me as you have candy, and you'll be H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, okay? And so you guys are going to give us your happiness levels. H5. And however you want to record the data is fine with me, and you don't need to keep on track with this 0, 1, because some people write smaller, but okay. So I'm hoping no one eats more than 13, but you never know. So you got plenty. So go ahead, start recording your happiness levels, whatever you want to do, however you want to gauge your happiness. So go ahead, write it down, and then I'll get you more. You already had some. Right? You guys aren't allergic to peanuts or anything, right? I need one of these. Do you guys like animal cookies? Or? No. Numerically, please. Numerically. Pretty good. We need a little more specificity there.
Yeah, I'll think I'm 10.
Okay. Once you're done recording, come up and get another
So
thing.
you guys know which one is the best? The one you're happiest?
10 and happiness, because we're doing like 0 or 1.
Okay, when you're done, come on up. Okay. And you have to imagine they're kind of the same, right? These aren't different candy bars, they're just candy. Remember, uniformity. These are Lodgins goods. So you're ranking the candy, you're not ranking the individual candies. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm getting hungry, so I'll eat one of these. 1, 2, 3. Did you record already? Oh, you need candy.
I already have one. second
You
one.
got your second one, Ori?
Yeah.
You're quick, okay. I love candy. Okay,
Oh, Whoppers. Makes my habit feel to put down.
you have to pretend they're the same as other candy. Skittles will take too long. That's supposed to be a kind of all anyway.
Tabby.
No, it's just office candy. You ready for your third?
Sorry.
Fourth, sorry, you ready for your fourth? Fourth. Experiment takes a little time. Fifth? Anyone need a fifth yet?
Sure.
Fifth one? Fifth one? Fifth one? Fifth? Fifth?
They're the same thing, man.
Out there.
It's all in your head. Ooh, like that.
Still Reese's.
Please don't control it.
Okay. This is your next dose.
All five of them?
Yeah, eat all 5 of them. That's one serving.
Is that actual survey?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as eating one of those. Okay. Anyone need any candy?
Is there chocolate?
What would you like?
Thank you.
Candy? What do you want?
Whatever you got.
Hershey's.
You-
Touch
Thanks. Anything? Damn. Okay. Oh, you ready?
After the.
After crackers.
Was this last year's candy or this year's?
This is this year's. They just bought it at Target last week.
Oh, I wouldn't have complained. Whoa.
There you go. $63 calories per package. Are you ready for dinner? There you go. Post Walker. Post Walker snack. Post Walker snack. Post Walker snack. They're made with Darth Vader's.
Dark midichlorians.
You're a total nerd if you know that.
How do you feel about episode 7? Think it's gonna be good?
What's episode 7?
The new Star Wars?
I don't like Star Wars.
Oh, yeah? Any more of a Trekkie?
No, not really. Not a big fan of either. I've seen them all. They're just not really enamored with any of them.
Lord of the Rings.
No, I couldn't make it through Lord of the Rings. I fell asleep. That had to vie for one of the most boring films of all time. Am I hurting your heart?
Soon candy by health.
It is like 3 hours of them.
How many are we on?
I think we're going on 8. This is 9.
I'm gonna do
What was that?
Because I think
You're about to get diet.
I just had a pre-workout drink and this.
There was a young lady in one of my classes, and we calculated at the end of the experiment, she had consumed over, I think, 4,000 or 5,000 calories in one 30-minute period
She's a beast.
of Twinkies for that class. She's a trooper. Sometimes I bring in like fruits, like bananas or grapes or apples, you know, for the healthy people in the room.
I would have done that.
What? You would have done that one? But I feel like it's too hot out to stop the car and go somewhere. You slow the car down, then your air conditioner doesn't work.
So many crackers.
Yeah, I know. We're doing peanut butter here. You guys are taking a little long. Hurry up and eat your candy. You guys are slow. You're only at 400 calories. That's it? Yeah, I think so.
You're each 60, right?
No, each of these, I'll tell you in a second. They're not 60. Oh, each of these are 90. You are correct. These are a lot. Although they're only 8 grams of sugar per one.
The rest of peanut butter.
The rest of it's fat. 2 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat from the peanut butter. Yeah, they're not good for you. No, nothing to wash it down with.
It's part of the experiment.
It's part of the experiment.
Choking the
The cookies and creams are 70 calories per one. The milk chocolate is 65 calories per one. The Whoppers
peanut butter.
are nothing, like 30 calories. 30 to 1.5 calories. Need more food? More food, anyone? More food? More food? More food.
Yeah, what point do we opt out? Can we opt out?
Huh?
Can we opt out at any point?
I mean, at this point, you're all happy, so why would you want to opt out?
I'm at
It
a
is
4.
You're at 4? You're still happy.
I'll take Skittles.
You're still happy. You're happy now, eat your candy. You remember when Grandpa used to like give the kids cigarettes and make them smoke a whole carton to teach them a lesson? Wait, someone didn't eat their Whoppers.
Would have done that.
Who didn't eat their Whoppers?
I do.
Who just didn't have Whoppers?
Oh, after.
Whoppers before the Skittles.
Oh.
He's not having it.
You get in order, man.
Skittles.
One Skittles, there we go, okay. Yeah, when you're not happy anymore, you can stop eating candy.
Yeah,
But if you're happy, why wouldn't you keep eating?
I'm just gonna go up next to
Because you
it.
feel like you don't need it.
By the way, this is the hedonism version of economics. Just check.
Mine was 3.
Whoppers or Skittles? You want them on the floor? Give them to me all you know.
Counts as your drink. Yeah.
We have 17.
Oh my God.
We should do this for all getting trip for the lecture.
Something taking back to when you're on.
The all getting trip. Every year, competition.
This small enough class, we should have met at Olive Garden.
Oh.
Tell us.
I used to work there, they do fill up quick. All that.
Yeah, that
Who's
pasta.
ready for more candy?
Covers. Oh, they got a slide outside. Tell you what color it is now.
No, outside mine is orange, but there's no orange.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just gonna-
Still have a Volvo?
Yeah. I like it. Number one, the price Sweden. So your bowl?
Of course, I've got 3 of them.
Oh, he still works there?
There's 3 Volvos.
So for that.
Still have a Corvette, still have 3 Volvos, still have Suburban, still have my motorcycle.
Have you been driving for that?
Huh?
Have you been driving for that?
Unfortunately.
Did you get your tile put in your bathroom?
No, I need to leave the tile this week. Apparently, I can't find anyone to do it. I've had 3 people come out and no one's, everyone's too busy.
They come out and they say, oh, I'm too busy now.
Well, I just asked, like, my next door neighbor does a shower. So I asked him to come over, he looked at it, he's like, he could do it, but it's a 2-day job, and he doesn't want to do it.
I don't know.
It's kind of a joke when he's not at work, he's drinking. So. He'd have to actually sober up long enough to do my work.
We were better way.
No, he doesn't work. He sobers up while he sleeps, and then he goes to work sober, and then starts drinking the second he's done with work. He's a nice guy. He is the guy who had his truck stolen because he left the keys in it. Because he drove home drunk at 1 in the morning. He left the door open apparently too, is what someone said. Oh, more candy. There you go.
Susan, my own crackers.
Did you
Really break up.
Got it.
Oh, you need more animal crackers?
Were you played as like the ranger, the elf, and the dwarf? No.
Couple of years
years ago.
I don't think so.
And it was fun because multiplayer on the same console, both, which is like nowhere to be seen, except for on Diablo.
Getting that data down.
Yeah.
What you guys are doing, if you aren't experimenting, you can take this data and you can start plotting. Start plotting for each person happiness to quantity. Just for the raw data that they're giving you. And then we'll discuss what their raw data might be.
Habits are going down.
I haven't even started to go down and it jumped up again, and now it's just bottoming out again. I'm
He had a second win.
I'm getting little surges of energy until I'm like, man, fuck it.
They left you with the biggest. This one's dead, I don't want it.
You're starting to swing at I've never done it with candy. I've done it with Twinkies, Ho-Hos, donuts, mini frosted donuts. Those don't go over well. People don't last long eating frosted donuts with nothing to drink. I should do crackers one time. Crack. I should do crack.
What later to say?
Maybe they just turned off the AC because I'm getting sweaty too.
We're eating candy too.
But you guys are eating candy. I had 3 pieces. I had a cookie and cream, a dead animal cracker, and a thing of Skittles. The ones that dropped on the floor, yeah. Partial package. Because someone won't eat food off the floor because it's wasteful. You guys are taking a while on these. Oh, here, you're ready.
Okay.
I've got candy. My kid follows the Ron Burgundy parody account on Twitter. Little boy says to the man in the man in the van, "I won't come in your car for anything less than a king-size candy bar."
No, I just tried this was paper. I don't know, it's kind of funny. It's also like a racial slur at the same time.
Oh, you shouldn't do that one.
It wasn't nose, it was just,
How are those breadsticks? I bet they taste better than candy.
That's what's up. Give me some breadsticks.
They're really
Salty.
hard. No.
Oh, they're hard?
Yeah,
That happens.
but they're salty.
If you chew on them enough, they get soft. So. I like their breadsticks. They're really not good for you though. I think like 3 or 4 of them is like 400 calories. More candy. Not you. 'Cause
next time you should do
you're ahead of
ices.
everyone. Oh, ices would be awesome.
I didn't have this song.
Last package.
Last one?
No.
I'm not sure I want to quit. I'm not a quitter, so I can't quit. I'm waiting for one of you guys to do it. I'm still outside.
You guys do realize I came down with 3 pounds,
Oh my gosh.
8 pounds of candy, and about a pound of these. So we've got a while to go.
I
They're
refuse.
gonna finish those bags?
If they can, I'm willing to. It's all in the name of science. Here you go. Have a Whopper. Whoppers.